Okay.
Hello everybody. I know this looks completely mad what I'm doing, but actually, you know how sometimes in your life, it's that whole idea of forgiveness, isn't it? And holding on to negatives in our body. And sometimes we face problems like, well, what do we do if somebody isn't sorry? How do you forgive somebody who isn't sorry? So, I've been having a little bit of this lately. So I decided today to drag out this big plank of wood that was lying around in my garden. It's like a railway sleeper type thing. And this is my physical line. And I do this for me, not just with the children. And now I'm going to sit down. And I'm going to do a lovely meditation because this here is my line. And over the other side of the line, because I'm very visual, over the other side of the line are one or two little niggles, funny little things, horrible things, some of them, and they're there. And now here's my line. So I'm here and they're there. So I don't just do this with children, it's actually really good to visually do this with adults. And then we're going to do a little meditation. And just to let you know, because I don't want to bombard you every single time I share a therapy, because there's so much to it all that I've found out in my training, in my experience, that I could just talk forever. I'm sure you've got that idea by now. Anyway, in a nutshell, when you meditate, you take your body out of fight or flight. The endocrine system, your hormones are all balanced. You get perspective, you can rise above things, you can think clearly. It actually evens out heart rate and blood pressure. So if you've got somebody who isn't that mad on touch, for you to enable them to do that, you can do it this way. So you can actually, just by words, just by taking somebody to a different place and giving them a different focus, you can flood them with my favourites, serotonin, the happy hormone, the one where you eat loads of chocolate and don't get any dimples on your thighs, oxytocin, love and nurture. It gives you the dopamine because of focus, being able to see the larger picture, and it fires up the brain. So this is actually a really nice one to do either before the beginning of the day, so you can leave the yucky stuff there and get on with your day in a calm and clear way, or you could do it before you go to bed at night. So that way your head is free of all the yucky stuff you've left there. So here's my line, there's my stuff, and now I'm going to fill with something wonderful. I'm going to plant myself a heart garden. And this is for all ages, all abilities. If somebody hasn't got much movement, you can tell them this story. You know, there's so many different ways to adapt it. You could even put this massage into a story and draw it on somebody's back. You know, play with it. I always say, have fun with everything I show you, because the more fun you have, the more you're going to learn about yourself, about other people, and your body's going to respond. So here we go, yucky stuff, line, me, heart garden. So I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to take 3 deep mindful breaths, and I'm going to blow the yucky stuff over there and inhale into my heart today. And I'll tell you why in a minute, because we're going to make the heart all fertile, because we're going to plant a seed in a minute, which I'm going to tell you all about. But first of all, we're going to clear ourselves. Ready? 3 mindful breaths from here. In through the nose, all the healing. Beautiful, beautiful preparation for our heart garden. Breathe to the heart. And then empty the heart. You can all stay there, yucky people, yucky stuff. In with the heart garden. Off you go, you little pickles. We don't need you anymore. One more. Out through the mouth. So we're nice and clear. And now if you put your hands above your heart, if you haven't got the mobility in your arms, for whatever reason, you can just imagine a beautiful ball of energy around your heart. So you don't need to actually put your hands on. You can adapt it. Everything I teach you is adaptable. Teach, I hate that word. Everything I share with you is adaptable. So I've got my hands on my heart, and I'm going to think of a word, and I'm going to fill my heart with that seed. Imagine your word that you're going to choose for you is inside a seed. So it might be peace. It might be forgiveness from your higher self. It might be calm. It might be love. I'm going to have love today. I'm going with the love vibe because I'm really loving doing this work and loving sharing it with all of you, and I hope you can feel it. So love is mine, but you need to choose what's right for you. You're absolutely in charge of it. I never program people with what to think or what to say. I just facilitate it, and then you make it yours. So off we go. Mine is love. So I'm planting love in my heart garden so these little pickles can never cross my line again. And as I think about my word, I'm breathing in through my nose and out through my nose, because this actually floods you with oxytocin and serotonin all on its own. And then you've got the power of your word, and words carry the vibration of sound. And you know how I feel about that. It's a whole different story. If you've missed any of my other videos, I'll do another one on that soon. I can feel it brewing. So back to the word in the heart. And as you think of this word, I want you to imagine watering it. Water that seed, and it starts to grow. And now concentrate on what your seed grows into. It might be a flower. It might be a tree. It might be a big ball of energy. It might be a colour. Whatever you see, whatever your seed has grown is absolutely perfect for you. And now I want you to feel the sun. The sun is helping to grow your seed, your word. And it's filling your body. Just filling your body. And do you know, when you meditate, just with a short story like this, even if it's 5 minutes, you're taking the body totally out of stress. You're reducing the risk of stress-related illnesses. So that means you're boosting immunity, which we need at the moment with this corona. We're going to fight that one. That can stay over the line. But it also reduces and gets rid of all the acidity that you build in your body as a result of fighting all this stress. And also the happy hormones surge through you, growing your seed, your word. So I'm full of love because there's no stress getting in the way. And all my little pickles over this line here have disappeared. And then we're going to take one big, deep, mindful breath in. Through the nose, reaching up to the sun. We've grown our seed. We're full of our seed. Our word is filling every pore. The cells carry memory, so we want to inject it into our pores, into our cells, I mean. And then you bring your hands down in front of the heart to balance yourself. And then you open your eyes, and you are full of your word. You are full of calm. You are full of focus and perspective. And absolutely nothing can cross your line. So have a very happy day.